Hello and welcome once again to the Games Kingdom. This again is a follow-up video of a couple of Spellcrow miniatures models that I was sent recently. These are their blood dancers, and I've been asked to sort of showcase these in a separate video, which I'm doing here. I showed them off a week or two ago in a video with the forest spiders, the giant spider, and a couple of other miniatures, and said I would come back with the ones that I was going to paint up for my own forces, and these will be going into my elf army for Oathmark and similar sort of fantasy based games. But obviously you could use these in sort of gladiatorial games, like maybe sort of additional miniatures for the Spartacus board game and any other sort of gladiatorial stroke skirmish games that you've got or are sort of developing. They're very nice detailed miniatures, as you can see here, and I've painted both up. I've done one with sort of full brass stroke metallic armour, and one which has got some of that and some I've left on the arms as sort of like leather type, just so you can see slight differences that you could sort of paint them up. I may well sort of finish the one that hasn't got the metallic armour on the arms. I may well sort of add that in at a later date, or may just leave it to show that they're sort of slightly different miniatures in the force. I may have to get a few more of these just to bulk them out as a unit, but we'll see. I may just use them as sort of hero models in the army as well, so you could do either with those. But what we'll do here, we'll sort of concentrate on this one first. So they've both got sort of double swords, and we'll just sort of start moving this round so you can get a bit of a closer look in here, and then sort of a side-on shot. I sort of painted the swords blue, and gave them a sort of white line up the middle there, just to give it a bit of flavour. And then you sort of got a rear shot there, as you can see, and again a sort of a side shot of that first model. They did paint up very nice, I must admit. And then we go to the second one, who's got a bit of more of a another sort of dramatic pose. Both look a bit different, so again, you know, you could play them as individual characters in your army. They don't, you know, they're not just the same model. So there you can see the sort of dynamic sort of bending forward, maybe sort of waiting for somebody to take a strike at them and they're ready to parry that strike. And then on that one you can see, as I say, I've left the sort of armour as sort of a leather look there, rather than the metallic that was on the first one. And then, as you can see there, a bit more of that armour sort of coming into play. And just sort of doing a bit of an overhead shot, like that. As I say, they painted up really nicely. I just painted the skin with a bare sort of skin tone, and then put some Army Painter light tone over that, just to give that flesh a bit of definition and pick out the muscles that have been sculpted into there very nicely. And both of those models, as I say, have been well sculptured. Very nice expressions on the faces as well. And yes, they'll fit into my forces very well. But as I say, you've got these, so they can use a multiple of sort of games and board games that you could put these into. So once again, this is Spellcrow miniatures. So that's www.spellcrow.com, based in Poland, and they do ship worldwide. I think they've got some outlets and distributors in certain countries as well. And similar to the video that I posted where I've painted up the spiders, I'm also being sort of giving away on this video a couple of little packs of items, and that is this one, the Sheol Morg Azgrak, that was in the first video. I've left that unpainted, and also the Uruk-Tar Goblin Standard Bearer. So again, similar to the spider video, once this gets to 50 views, I'll pick somebody who has commented to say what they would use these models for, what forces, what games, that sort of thing, and where they are in the world, but also that they have liked and shared the video. So guys, if you want to have a chance of winning these two Spellcrow blister packs with these models in them, get sharing, liking and commenting. Say, let me know where you are in the world and what you'd use them for, and once it hits 50 views, I'll pick somebody at random, I'll contact them, get their details, and I'll send those packs off to them. So until we have another one, we'll see you again. Bye for now.